Hey guys, we are coming here from our studio. Want to say a shout out to all of Team One, and we're excited to have with us this afternoon Dr. Bill Quain, and I can say doctor, can I?
Absolutely.
Yep. All right. You've got some letters next to behind your last name.
Worked hard for it. Like to have it.
I don't know if, Bill, you're known for numbers of different things. I know you've written 24 books, most of them for our industry. The last one, I'm surprised that you don't have your money suit, right? Because you actually were money in your last book, and that actually was a book of the month for Team One as well. So
Money Talks finally. Money Talks finally, the first ever interview between man and money.
Yep, exactly. And a lot of our folks love that book. And in case you're all wondering why I've got Bill here today, he's got another book that he has just come out with. And Bill, why don't you share a little bit about that book, and then we'll kind of explain a little bit more exactly why I'm interviewing you today. And this is actually either going to be either an online growth event or for our event tomorrow, Saturday, that we're having live, with a bunch of folks.
Great, Tom. Thanks a lot. Hi, folks. This is Bill Quain, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my book up in front of my iPhone here so you can take a look at it. It's called You Will Never Get It Right by Doing It Wrong. The subtitle is 20 Success-Crushing Mistakes You Didn't Know You Were Making. And it was really a lot of fun to write this book, Tom. The thing is that most people are told all their lives, you're doing the right thing. You just got to do more of it. If you just do more of the same thing, you'll get it. That's going to pay off because you're doing the right thing. Problem is we're making a whole lot of mistakes. I wrote about 20 of them. There are probably at least 60, so look for two more versions of the book. But and we're going to be talking about one mistake tonight that people are making all the time, which is it's one of my favorite, one you picked up on right away.
Yep, and that's actually chapter 13. But guys, I don't know. Bill is actually known for a book called Prosumer Power, actually, and which I think mostly everybody that is watching this is that. I don't know how many copies. I know I had a bunch of copies and distributed them to my organization, and we've been friends for a long time. And I always know that when there's a book that comes out, there's going to be some application that's going to be utilized through for our team. And I picked up on chapter 13, Lucky 13. Explain a little bit about chapter 13, because that's also going to help us in prospecting and ultimately growing our teams. And this is pretty exciting, guys.
Yeah. So each of the mistakes in this book, and there's 20 of them, they have a pretty cool name, and it's all you're doing this instead of doing that. So I tell you what you're doing wrong, and then tell you what you should be doing instead. This mistake number 13, is called being the prospector instead of becoming the gold. And Tom, I mean, you saw that, bam, you were on that right away. And it's such a crazy mistake that people make. They're going out and they're prospecting. And now there's a lot of prospectors in the world. They're easy to identify. They're wandering around. They got the pick and the mule and that kind of stuff. And they're all looking. And the problem is a lot of people get into business and they continue to act like a prospector instead of becoming the gold, because what you have to realize is in a business like yours, Tom, where you're in the business of building business builders, you want to be what people are looking for. In other words, you want them to stop looking once they find you because they realize, hey, this is what I wanted. This is the gold.
Yep. And that's exactly right. Because what we're trying to do, Bill, and we've had many conversations on the phone about this, is we want to separate ourselves. First, we want to separate ourselves from the other businesses that are in network marketing. But then we want to separate ourselves from the other, Amway IBOs, the other business builders, because, even though we're all in this together, what we want to do is we want people to be looking for us.
Right.
And the idea is that it's not about prospecting. We used to, talk about, going to a mall and hiding behind, the plants, and jumping out and attacking people, and then or getting in a conversation with somebody and getting to know who they are as a friend. And we certainly aren't we're not saying you shouldn't, have friends, but ultimately, there is some huge number of people that are actually out there that are looking for a home-based business. So why not ours? We are the gold. Explain a little bit more about that.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, and this is right from the chapter there, mistake number 13.
Mm-hmm.
People are looking for something, and they don't want to find more prospectors. See, prospectors don't want to be prospectors. Prospectors want to find the gold and start digging. If you're prospecting, you could be a great prospector, but you're just wandering around all the time. So a prospector wants to find the gold and start digging. That's what they're looking for. So what you need to be is you need to be positioned and branded as the thing people are looking for. So when they find you, it stops them. And they start getting busy. And so, and of course, in the business, you're now going to go out and help those people find more people who are just like that. But the thing is, you got to have something. You got to have something that when they recognize it, they say, wow, this is it. This is it. And so what you have to do is you have to promote that gold. You have to live that like you are the gold. Like, you can't be surprised when people finally find you and say, I'm stopping here.
Right.
You got to be ready for that, because that's what you're trying to do here.
Well, it's interesting because Brad and Kim DeHaven are our leaders, and they and Team One is our team name, but ultimately our website is Do Life Better.
Yes.
And what I was attracted to with Brad and Kim is that it wasn't just about being successful as a business owner, but being successful in life. And in all aspects, and that's part of your brand, like what you're talking about. So, guys, as you're watching this here, obviously, we're having our event is that you're the brand. So we have an app. Okay, we have a real simple business. I mean, it's really nothing more than purchasing products that you're going to purchase anyway. And we have I was telling you about, the idea of sip twice, eat and profit, or the STEP model, which is really the products. In fact, it's interesting that out of a household, 17% is actually purchased outside of the home, which is part of their budget. And we have an app that kind of explains that, but it's not the app that's going to register somebody. And it's not necessarily the idea that you're prospecting them. They're looking at you. They're looking at what you're showing. Yes. And they're going to say, you know what? I want to do that with you. How do I get that app? So, guys, that's the neat thing.
You're hitting that right on the head, Tom.
Yep.
I mean, listen, there was some gold rushes here in North America. There was the Yukon gold rush up in Alaska in the 1890s. There was the California gold rush in the late 1840s.
Yep.
And people went there because they wanted to stop looking. They wanted to start digging. And so today, where are people prospecting today? In other words, if you're a prospector and you're looking for something, you're looking on a phone. You're looking online. It's easy to figure out where prospects are because they're prospectors and they're looking where they think the gold is. Well, today everybody thinks that gold is online somehow, and it is. I mean, with apps and websites and online ordering and that kind of stuff, that's where your gold. That's where people are looking for the gold. So be the gold there.
Right, and if you can have a business that just can really just blend in with your everyday life, or it can be like we call anyway money. Again, the practice right now, because this is a practice, because we don't know what's going to happen or what we're going to do 5 years from now. But right now, the app that we have, showing it as many times as we possibly can and get better at being business people and being better ourselves, is going to attract people to us, and they're going to want to be in business with us instead of us going out there and going out and prospecting them. That's really the whole crux of it, isn't it?
Yeah, you just you got to live the right life.
Right.
But you've got to have the right tools, and you can't be afraid to show them to people because, I mean, Tom, these people are looking.
Right.
You know, and you can, when they see what you have, especially with the new tools like the app and stuff like that. And I love what you said about that. 5 years from now, that may not be what we're using, but it's the gold right now.
Exactly.
And man, you can make a lot of people really happy, especially when they say to themselves, "Wait a second, I just found it.
Yeah.
I found what I'm looking for. Now all I got to do is be that for other people."
Right. Exactly. Well, listen, you look comfortable there. I know you've got a beautiful home, on the Atlantic Ocean. You said the ocean's just, right over there, a few hundred yards.
A couple hundred yards to my left here.
I always, love spending time with you. We got just some tremendous wisdom. Our industry, and we're looking forward to having that book, run through our system. So appreciate your time, guys. Listen, it's just that it's understanding that app inside and out, and you becoming the best you can be. So, Bill, again, thanks for your time, and enjoy your weekend. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Tom. You are the gold.
Okay.